Alright, this is my NES collection for part 6, and what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to put down all the games that I liked, the games I somewhat liked, didn't like, and games I despise. I am titling that one The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from the great movie that Clint Eastwood, I believe, directed, and I know, of course, starred in. But first, before I do that one, I like to get done with my rest of my NES games so I can just move on to my Super NESs, my 64s, to my GameCubes, so on and so forth. So let's just get started. The game I got here is, I cannot pronounce this right, but it's Sexies. Pretty much in this game, looks like you're a knight that's actually in the future. I did not care for this game. It was kind of boring. It just didn't wow me. It was made by Hudson Soft, and this game is not that great of a game. You might like it. I do not like it. I think it's called Sexies. That's what I think it says. Okay, here's a game right here where you get killed by anything even if you don't have light. Shadowgate, the game that screws the hell out of you. In this game, you're just pretty much in the castle being captured by this wizard or whatever. And if you, like for example, get stuck in this one room and the light goes out, you are dead. This game is nothing more than a bullshitter. Now, then I might get some hate things on this one, but I do not care for this game really that much. It's not that bad of a game, but I just don't really care for it. It's because of the enemies. It is Metroid. I do not know why I do not really care for this game. It's not really bad at all. It's just that I cannot get through it. What I plan on doing is probably getting the Super Metroid for the Super NES. Maybe then I might like it, but right now I do not like this game whatsoever. Well, I kind of like it. I don't say I can't despise it or anything like that. It's just alright game. But a game I do despise, though, is Castle Quest, where you're this wimpy-ass Spaniard and you get 50 lives. Okay, that sounds good, but one hit, you are dead, and then you're stuck. You also got to go around collecting keys, just like that Little Nemo's game, Dream Master. But in this game, you get hit once, you are dead. And if you open up a wrong door, you're pretty much screwed. You gotta start this whole game all over again. This game is long as hell. Do not get this game. It's a piece of shit. But a game I do like, though, it is Dragon Spirit, where you become a dragon. Now, there's two endings to this game. The one that, if you play it on a hard mode, right off the game, you're right there playing the game. You gotta beat the boss right there and then. If you don't, you get the crappy ending. But if you do, you get the good ending. I cannot get the good ending because there is something wrong with this game. It like dies out on me. But I gotta get another copy of this game. It is freaking awesome. You gotta get this one. It's called Dragon Spirit. And a game that a lot of people like, and there's some people I know that don't like this game. It is Punch Out. I love this game. The only thing I don't like is facing Mike Tyson when he does all that bullshit. And there's also Super Macho Man that I do not care for. But I still love this game. I'm planning on getting the other copy of it where Mike Tyson was not in the game because he beat his wife. Boo-hoo. She should have known. She's married a guy that bites people's ears off. Okay, the next game is Wizards and Warriors. Like this game, I just did not like it when you start to die and it plays that crappy ass music and you hear that and that drove me the hell nuts right there. But this game is pretty good right here. I have not played the part 2 or part 3. I've seen part 3. It looks like you're facing Burger King or whatever bullshit that is. But this game, pretty awesome. Next game is Joe and Mac. Now, I did not really care for this game. It's alright, but I can't really say anything that much really bad about this. You pretty much just gotta save this cave woman. She's probably like a princess cave woman or whatever. Well, this game is alright. My next game is Avengers Islands, where everything never ends. It looks like you're going through the same worlds over and over and over and over again. And you face this guy right here, but he keeps on changing his face. It's like, why isn't this? Why can't they just get another type of enemy? I mean, main boss or something like that. Just the same guy, just with a different mask, and you keep on playing it over and over and over. The game's a bitch. There's no continuous whatsoever. Once you run out of life, you gotta start from the beginning. And I guess if you are a big Adventures Island fan, pick it up. I'm not a fan of it. At least that one I'm not. Next game is Karate Champ, where you just face one person in red and you're the guy in white, and you just pretty much kick everybody. Now I hate this game right here. The reason why I do not care for this game is that the background of it looks pretty shitty. For one, you're fighting an alley, then it looks like you're fighting that Miami Vice bullshit. And the graphics are terrible. When you win, you start doing this. You're like a freaking ape or something like that. And I guess it's #1 in the arcades, but I do not care for this game. It's not #1 to me. It is crap. Next game, though, is Batman. Now, I did not like this game when I was a kid, but now I do. I'm surprised I do now. This game is hard. Hard. And I think in the last stage, you got to face some dude, whatever. And then you got to face the Joker after that. But if you die when you face the Joker, you don't have to face the first boss again from the very last stage. This game's pretty good. My other game is Section Z from Capcom. This game was alright. You can shoot any direction that you want, either if you're shooting straight on or you can shoot backwards, whatever. This game's alright. I really did not play this game that much, but I gotta say it's just alright. The game I didn't really care for, but it's alright though, is Marble Madness. It's pretty much just like somewhat like a puzzle type of game, but it's just an alright game. And that's all I gotta say. You gotta get a high score or whatever. It's alright. I really didn't care for it. And I also didn't care for this game. I used to like it when I was a kid, but now I don't. It's Dragon Warriors. Now, this game is just pretty much like I don't want to say like a Final Fantasy thing, but the thing is that every time you're walking, you gotta face an enemy. 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 It drags on and on and on and on and on. If you're a big Dragon Warriors fan, of course, you're gonna pick this up. For me, I'm not a big fan of it. And this right here is like a little crag right there that came right there when I got the game, but it still works. I really didn't care for this game. And another game I do not have right now, I can't find it, is Dr. Mario, of course. Love the game. If you like Tetris, you're going to love that game. And that's it in my NES collections. Please make some comments and subscribe. And that's it. Thank you for watching.